Hi everyone, it's me, Terry Nazon, and these are the horoscopes for Scorpio and Scorpio rising for November 26th through December 3rd. Lots going on this week. The week starts out with a second quarter moon in the sign of Pisces, your solar fifth house of love, romance, taking chances, sentimental feelings. So it's probably pretty easy for any one of you out there to fall in love or be creative, be poetic, take up a hobby like painting or writing lyrics to a song or join in a dance club. It has to be some kind of creative outlet, right? And so this is also about children, your relationships with love interests and children. And with Mars still held up in your solar 12th house, this can also be about being over idealistic about a past love or a pain, a trauma that you survived with a romantic situation. So maybe still underneath it all, you could have some fuzzy-wuzzy feelings about a man, a woman, someone who's in your life, the masculine part of your romantic situation. So that's something that is going to be on the back burner there. But until then, Mercury will go retrograde. Mercury goes retrograde in the sign of Sagittarius, and this is your second house of money. And during the holiday season, who isn't thinking about money and spending? And so Sagittarius likes to do everything in a big, grandiose way. Nothing's too cheap, nothing's too small. It has to all get done in a big, big way. And it's one area of your life where you could spoil your love interest because, well, Neptune's there, and that's what Neptune does. It spoils the love interest in the fifth house, right? Or you could spoil the children and the grandchildren. And so money's going to be on your mind. Well, the good news is that Saturn this week, Mr. Miser, I love to call him, is in his degrees where he was in the month of April, where he went retrograde. So that means that this week in particular, as Saturn is transiting inch by inch, minute by minute through a degree, these are the third and final phase of him retrograding over these degrees, the third and final pass through these degrees. So it could get a little intense. You could worry about money. You could spend money that you didn't want to spend. You may have to take something back, right? But hopefully it'll be a breeze and move on. And maybe that could bring in some money to you this week. Later in the week, that is. And of course, here we go. Mercury retrogrades again in your solar second house of money. And of course, we redo, we rethink, we take things back, we buy something, and then we return it. And so don't be surprised if you buy something or you see something online or on the QVC TV, and then you have to take it back. So we have to be aware to always, during Mercury retrograde, to keep our receipts and be ready to return something, right? This week can get a little bit heated. It can get a little intense over money. The second house just isn't about money. It's about how you feel about yourself, about what you want. So even though you might be ready, willing, and able to spend and to spoil the kids or a love interest, you'll be just as ready, willing, and able to spoil yourself too. That's all I have for now. Wait for my written horoscopes also.